Okay, the second pattern, which I've got labeled as number 3 on that page, is actually the one that I use the most, and I call this one the up-down because it starts on an upstroke and ends on a downstroke. So the sticking for this one is up, down, top, up, down. So it's an upstroke and then a double-ended triplet all stuck together. So in context, it sounds like this. So you can see that I'm putting that gap right there before the 5-stroke roll to kind of give my arm a chance to set up for the technique. But if you want, because this starts on an upstroke in a place where you would normally have a downstroke in just a normal alternating real rhythm, you can set that up by putting a double down just before it, so it would look like this. So. See that on beats 3 and 4, or the last big beat, however you think about it. Down, down, up. Does that make sense? Another way that you can set that up, which I've got further down the sheet as number 6, is to put the double down sooner. Down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. Does that make sense? So the way that I use this one the most, and I do use this one the most, is to lead to the downbeat. And to me, this is easier than Eamon's down-down technique, because even though you still have to put a double down in, you're putting a double down in at 8th note speed instead of 16th note speed, and then you're just doing a double-ended triplet. So this technique is, to me, easier, and that's why I use it more often. So in context. So you can see I'm doing both of the double down locations there. We also haven't talked about feel. I'm trying to do these pretty square, but you can do these either strong on the downbeat, or you can do them with kind of the, with the backbeat thing, the kind of drum set poppy thing. So that's how I use them to lead into a bass tone on the downbeat. The other thing that I do is that I will use them to lead to a pop on beat 4. So does that make sense? That's the up-down hybrid technique, I guess I could call it. Up, down, top, back, or sorry, up, down, back, up, down. All right, third one coming up in a second.